Hi guys, let's get more news about Warriors. But first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade fanbase is struggling to process what just happened. After years of loyalty, passion, and unforgettable moments, Draymond Green, the emotional heartbeat of the Warriors dynasty, has officially announced that he's leaving the Golden State Warriors. For fans who followed his journey from fiery rookie to four-time NBA champion, this is more than just another roster change. It feels like the end of an era, a chapter closing on one of the most iconic teams in NBA history. And the way it unfolded makes it even more heartbreaking. According to reports, Draymond's decision didn't come out of nowhere. Behind the scenes, tension had been building for months. Sources close to the situation say Draymond had grown increasingly frustrated with the direction of the team, the internal communication, and what he felt was a lack of commitment from the organization to keep the Warriors at a championship level. Their Warriors front office had been trying to navigate the challenge of building for the future while still competing now. And somewhere in that balance, things started to crack. Draymond, who has always been about loyalty and culture, began to feel that the identity of the team he helped build was slowly slipping away. When Draymond Green took to social media earlier today to make his announcement, the basketball world froze. In a heartfelt video message posted to his official account, he thanked the fans, his teammates, and the city of San Francisco. His voice was emotional, cracking at times as he talked about how much the Bay Area meant to him. "This is home," he said. "This organization, these fans, they've seen me grow up. But sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes love means knowing when to move on." The video quickly went viral, pulling in millions of views within minutes. Fans flooded the comment section with messages of disbelief, sadness, and gratitude. For many, it felt like losing a family member. Inside the Warriors organization, sources say the announcement hit hard. Stephen Curry, who has shared a brother-like bond with Draymond for over a decade, was reportedly one of the first to reach out privately after the video dropped. The two have shared countless battles together, from championship parades to devastating finals losses, and their chemistry was the soul of the Warriors' success. According to those close to the team, Curry was emotional when he heard the news. "It's tough," he reportedly told friends. "Draymond's been my guy since day one. We built something that'll never be forgotten." Klay Thompson, who is also navigating uncertainty about his own future with the team, was said to be equally stunned. Klay and Draymond have shared countless hours on the court. Their unspoken connection helping the Warriors dominate an entire generation of basketball. Now, with Draymond's departure, it feels like that once unbreakable trio is finally splintering. And for Warriors fans, that realization cuts deep. But what pushed Draymond Green to this point? From everything being reported, it seems like a combination of personal pride, professional frustration, and an honest belief that his time in Golden State had run its course. Over the past season, their Warriors struggled to find consistency. Younger players were demanding minutes, and the team's chemistry didn't feel the same. There were moments of brilliance, flashes of the old Warriors magic, but also long stretches of disconnection and confusion. Draymond, known for his intense competitiveness and leadership, reportedly grew tired of what he saw as complacency. He wanted accountability, hunger, and unity. But as he looked around, it seemed like not everyone shared that same fire. Reports also suggest that contract negotiations played a major role. Draymond was reportedly seeking a longer-term deal, but the Warriors, mindful of the luxury tax and future salary cap limitations, were hesitant. They valued him, but they were also looking at the big picture, and that's where the divide grew. Sources close to Draymond say he felt disrespected by the organization's hesitation to commit to him after everything he'd given. To him, it wasn't just about money. It was about respect, loyalty, and recognition of his role as the emotional leader who held the dynasty together through thick and thin. Over the past few days, there had been whispers that something major was coming. Teammates noticed that Draymond had been quieter than usual. During practice, his focus was there, but his energy felt different, like someone who was preparing for a goodbye. Coaches reportedly tried to convince him to stay, emphasizing his importance to the locker room. But Draymond's mind was already made up. This wasn't a decision made in anger or impulse. It was something he'd been thinking about for weeks, maybe months. When asked about where he might go next, insiders have hinted at a few possibilities. Several contenders are reportedly lining up to make an offer. The Chicago Bulls, the Miami Heat, and even the Los Angeles Lakers have all been mentioned as potential destinations. Each team offers something different, a fresh start, a new challenge, and a chance for Draymond to prove that his leadership and defensive brilliance can elevate another franchise. But no matter where he ends up, it's clear that the Warriors will never quite be the same. Fans across the Bay Area are already reacting with emotion. Outside the Chase Center, a small group of fans gathered tonight holding up signs thanking Draymond for his years of service. Some wore his number 23 jersey. Others held up posters reading "Forever a Warrior." The love and respect for Draymond Green are undeniable. This is the player who put everything on the line, diving for loose balls, guarding players twice his size, and never backing down from anyone. He wasn't just a player. He was the heartbeat of the team, the voice that demanded greatness and accountability. For a decade, Draymond Green has been the Warriors' emotional anchor. His fire fueled their success. His defense anchored their championships, and his leadership shaped the culture of a team that changed basketball forever. He was the one who brought grit to the glamour, the toughness to balance the beauty of Curry shooting and Thompson's grace. Without Draymond, it's hard to imagine how the Warriors dynasty would have ever reached the heights it did. As the news spreads across the league, reactions from players, coaches, and fans continue to pour in. NBA legends like LeBron James and Dwyane Wade have already posted messages of respect. Former teammates have shared stories about his intensity, his competitiveness and his loyalty. Even opponents who once clashed with him are giving him his flowers, acknowledging the impact he's had on the game. Draymond may have been controversial at times, known for his technical fouls, fiery outbursts, and brutal honesty, but no one can deny his greatness or his importance to the sport. Inside the Warriors locker room, things are understandably emotional. Younger players who grew up watching Draymond as a mentor are struggling to process the news. Jonathan Kuminga reportedly called him a big brother figure, while Moses Moody said that playing alongside Draymond taught him what leadership really means. Steve Kerr, who coached Draymond through all 4 championships, released a short statement praising his impact. For Draymond Green, though, this might be a new beginning, a chance to write another chapter of his career, to bring his leadership and intensity to a new environment. He's never been afraid of challenges, and wherever he goes next, you can bet he'll bring that same fire that defined him in Golden State. As he said in his farewell video, "I'll always be a Warrior at heart. That's never going to change." Those words hit home for every fan who watched him grow, fight, and win. As night falls over San Francisco, the city feels a little quieter, a little emptier. The echoes of Draymond's voice, his passion, his energy, they linger in the memories of every fan who ever watched him play. It's the end of a golden chapter, and the emotions are heavy. Their Warriors will move forward as they always have, but things will never quite be the same. Draymond Green leaving the Warriors isn't just a roster move. It's the breaking of a bond, the closing of a story that defined a generation of basketball. And no matter where he goes next, one thing is certain. The legend of Draymond Green, the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors, will live forever.